In this video we're going to show you how to brew on the Brewcrafter 25. The first thing we do is add water to the boiler. Fill up to 15 centimeters from the top. Put the lid on. We'll push the on button. Let's choose temperature first. And since it is only water in the boiler, we can use full effect of 2500 watts. And we're going to step mash this wort, so we'll start on 60 degrees. It's probably going to drop like 8 degrees down to 52 for the step mash. Then we will choose watts and we'll go up to 2500 watts. Wait 6 seconds and it will start automatically on this program. We have now reached 52 degrees Celsius on our step mash program, and we have installed the grain basket into the boiler, and we're ready to pour the grains into the grain basket. We have now reached our mash temperature on our step mash program. It's measured to 52 degrees on the top of the mash. We'll turn off the power and we'll put the lid on, and it will rest here for 20 minutes, and during that time we can circulate with the pump or with the scoop. We now reached the end of the first step of our step mashing program, and we will increase the temperature now to 65 degrees using 1800 watts. So we'll program this again for the next step. As we are reaching the next level for the step mash program to 65 degrees, we will start the pump and run it in intervals until we reach 65 degrees in the top of the mash. So we'll connect the pump and measure the temperature of the mash until it reaches 65 degrees. And now we're going to do the final stage of the mashing. It's the mashing out part, which we're going to increase the temperature on the control panel to between 75 and 80 degrees. Typically we will set the temperature a bit higher on the panel, like to 85 degrees, and then we'll use a continuous circulation with the pump until we reaches about 78 degrees, and after that we will raise the grain basket and start flushing out with hot water at about 80 degrees. We have now reached the mashing out temperature. It's we measured the temperature to 78 degrees in the top of the mash. We raise the temperature by using maximum 2000 watt on the control panel, so we don't get burned wort at the bottom. And the next stage now is to lift the grain basket and then sparging out with hot water at 80 degrees, 75-80 degrees, to convert the remaining sugars inside the grain basket. So let's lift up the grain basket using the stepless lifting pole. So we'll lift it up a bit, put this hook on the side, and we'll use sparge water. It's 75 to 80 degrees hot. And flush it through the grain bed. In the end of the mashing out, we'll lift the grain basket and set it on its feet and let it drip off. We now added all the hot water we need for the pre-boil wort. Then we are ready to start the boil. We will then push the upper left button, the temperature choice of temperature. We'll go all the way up to the top, 140 degrees. Let's wait 6 seconds. It's activated. Now we'll use the middle right button to choose the effect on. We'll use 2000 watt, not more, to avoid burning of wort on the elements in the bottom. Wait 6 seconds for it to activate. There, it's activated. It will start to work its way up to the boil.